Good evening, wrestling fans. Hope you have a good start to your work week. Well, another edition of WWE Monday Night Raw is in the books, and it was a pretty exciting show from my point of view. Raw kicked off last night with the 17-time champion John Cena. He basically the same thing. He comes down to the ring. Just as music is playing with the words John Cena on the Jumbotron. He comes down to the ring. He basically berates all the fans. Blames them for R-Truth. For bringing back R-Truth. Tells them how horrible R-Truth is. He gets interrupted by CM Punk. And this promo from CM Punk was great. It was great. It's got to be one of his best promos ever. He basically comes down and has words with John Cena. And he tells John Cena, I will defend the people. I will be the voice of the people. And basically, he tells John Cena, you're not the same man you used to be. And basically, I'm going to take what you got, and that's the title. John Cena makes him an offer. Tells CM Punk, John Cena versus CM Punk for the Undisputed WWE Championship at Night Champions. He does tell CM Punk, the ball's in your court. Later that night, Adam Pearce makes that match official. So, in Night Champions, it's going to be John Cena versus CM Punk for the Undisputed WWE Championship. I'm glad that they have this match between John Cena and CM Punk. I've been wanting to see these two to fight each other for a while now. Last time we fight each other was, I believe, in 2011 or 2012. So I'm glad that John Cena is finally going to have a match with CM Punk before his career ends. So I'm very happy about that. The first match was Chad Gable versus AJ Styles. This was actually a fun match, a very fun match. I enjoyed it. I thought both Chad Gable and AJ Styles put out a very good performance in the ring. No mishaps. I enjoyed the match. AJ Styles defeats Chad Gable. We had a women's fatal four-way match between Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Roxanne Perez. This was an awesome women's match. I enjoyed this match as well. I thought all four men involved in this match performed well in the ring. I enjoyed this match very well. The only thing I didn't like about it was the interference by Raquel. But other than that, I thought it was a very good match. I enjoyed it. The only complaint about that was the interference by Raquel Rodriguez. Other than that, I have no complaints. I thought it was a very good match. Roxanne Perez picks up the win and advances to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. We had a Becky Lynch promo segment. Now, as you all know, she defeated Lyra Valkyria at Money Bank and became the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Basically, she comes out to the ring, complains to the fans about about them saying you deserve this. Basically berates them. He then goes on talking about Lara Valkyria, saying that the way she treated Becky Lynch, me and her, Becky Lynch, how she forcibly raised her head. Now, this wasn't Lara Valkyria's decision about raising her hand. Becky said for the match that if Becky Lynch wins, she wanted Lara Valkyria to raise her hand victory. So it wasn't Lara Valkyria's doing, it was Becky Lynch. She wanted this. But Becky Lynch was complaining because the way she raised her hand forcefully after the match. She then calls out Lara Valkyria and demands an apology for the way she acted after the match and basically raised her hand forcefully. And then also asks her to come out to the ring and raise my hand in proper fashion. Now, this is the best part. As Lara comes out to the ring, the returning Bayley comes out of nowhere and attacks Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch gets out of the ring, moves up the ramp. Lara grabs Becky Lynch, throws her in the ring, and all you see is Bayley beating the crap out of Becky Lynch. Now, I'm so happy that Bayley's back. I'm so happy. I missed her. I haven't seen her. You haven't seen her since before WrestleMania. So I'm glad she's back. And it looks like we're going to get a Becky Lynch versus Bayley match, probably for the Women's Intercontinental Championship soon. Whether it's Night Champions, whether it's Evolution 2, or whether it's at SummerSlam. But I think the way after what happened, what Bayley did to attack Becky Lynch, it looks like we're looking for a Bayley versus Becky Lynch match for the women's Intercontinental Championship. Like I said, it could happen at Night Champions, it could happen at Evolution 2, could happen at SummerSlam, but I do think we're going to see this match. And I hope we do get it. Because I think these two women, Becky Lynch and Bayley, will put out a very good match in the ring. No doubt about that. So I'm happy that Becky Lynch is back. R-Truth made the appearance last night. For the first time since he made a return at Money in the Bank. Basically, he told the fans, you do have a voice. And he basically thanked the WWE fans for bringing him back. And then, and he appreciated that. All of a sudden, you see him cutting his hair, a piece of his hair off, his dreadlocks off, and he's now known as Ron Killings. So it looks like, judging by his promo last night, it looks like we're going to see a more serious side of R-Truth. And maybe that's not such a bad idea. Instead of having the old happy, fun-loving R-Truth, we're going to have a more serious side of Ron Killings. Now, I'm happy that R-Truth is back. I guess the fans want to bring him back. And I think the reason why TKO and WWE brought him back because they knew they made a huge mistake by releasing him. So I'm glad that they did the right thing and that they brought him back. So I'm happy about that. We had a men's fatal 4-way match as part of the King of Ring tournament. And it consists of Dominic Mysterio, Penta, Sami Zayn, and Braun Breaker. This was another exciting match that I enjoyed. I thought all 4 men in this match put out a very good performance in the ring. I have no complaints about that, other than the interference. But other than that, I thought it was a very good match. I thought all 4 men put out a very good performance in the ring. Sami Zayn picked up the win and advances to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. All right, one more thing before I get to the main event. WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella made her return last night on Raw. Basically, she came to talk about, as you know, Evolution 2 event coming up in July, and she's naming a whole bunch of women in the women's division that's very impressed of. She mentioned Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky. Just a few of them she named. Of course, Liv Morgan comes down to the ring and complains that Nikki Bella didn't mention her in the list of women. And basically, she had words for Nikki Bella. So I'm glad that Nikki Bella's back. Would love to see Nikki Bella team with Brie to face Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez at Evolution 2. I'd love to see that tag team match. But we'll see what happens. I'm glad she's back. I saw on social media that they already have a t-shirt out from WWE Shop Zone. So it looks like she's here. She's back in the WWE. In what capacity she's back? I don't know, but I do think she's back with the WWE. So I'm glad that her and WWE are reconciled. Because I know there was a little beef between the Bella Twins and WWE a while back. But I'm glad that Nikki Bella is back and that they worked things out with WWE. Now to the main event. It was Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. I thought this match was just okay. I didn't think it was that good of a match. And most of the match was dominated by Gunther. I mean, Jey Uso got a few shots in there, but basically Gunther just dominated the match. So I thought the match could be much better. Like I said, I thought it was a just okay match. It was a great match. Gunther defeats Jey Uso via submission because Jey Uso tapped out. Now I'm very surprised that Jey Uso did retain the World Heavyweight Championship. I thought he'll have the title a bit longer because he only just won at WrestleMania, which was back in April. So unfortunately, Jey Uso's title reign was only 6 weeks, which is not terribly, but there got to be a reason why they want to take the title off of Jey Uso. Now, it's not question, where does Jey Uso go from here now that he's no longer champion? Now, would love to see him tag with his brother Jimmy, having a tag team run. That could happen. It's possible. But it's going to be very interesting what's going to happen with Jey Uso now that he's no longer champion. And I have no disrespect for Jey Uso. I thought he's very talented. But Gunther is a very good professional wrestler. He's a dominant champion. He was a long-range champion as the NXT UK champion. He was a long-range champion, a long-range intercontinental champion, and he was a long-range champion as the World Champions, as the World Heavyweight Champion. Now, let's see how long he'll hold on to this World Heavyweight Championship for the second time. So, disappointed Jey Uso, no longer champion, but I think he had a decent run as champion. Like I said, where does James go from here? Who knows? We gotta wait for what happens. So all in all, I thought Raw was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. Tonight's NXT. I'm sure it's gonna be another exciting show. I'm wondering if Mariah May will show up tonight on NXT after making her debut last Tuesday on NXT. So it's to be exciting NXT show. I mean NXT always puts on a good show. So it should be exciting show tonight. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Tuesday evening.